Okay, today I'm going to share, as I told you, today I'm going to share with you the candlestick mastery. Okay, basically what is the psychology behind this particular candlestick. Okay, நான் வந்து எவ்வளோ ஸ்லோவாக போன முடியும், எவ்வளோ can go slow. I try to go slow, but I try to complete in the time frame, because I don't want you to get bored as well. That's very important. Okay. And this candlestick known as a Japanese candlestick. So number the soap color, we can see the red color candlestick form, and you can see a green color candlestick been formed. Okay, this is known as a Japanese candlestick. So in the Japanese candlestick is a form of charting developed by Japanese rice traders in the 17th century. Okay, because they got this idea of this Japanese candlestick from a Japanese rice traders in the 17th centuries. The legendary rice trader known as Homa is credited with the development and the use of this form of charting. Okay, and later it was introduced to the Western world through the effort of Steve Nissen. Okay, so in the candlestick, this is another there's a few charts இருக்கு. ஒன்னு வந்து line chart இருக்கு, ஒன்னு bar chart இருக்கு, ஒன்னு வந்து candle chart. Basically we are focusing on the candle chart. Okay, candlestick charts. Okay, that's where. So in the candlestick on there always you can see a tail here, a long tail here. Okay, that is called a shadow. Basically shadow is a period high. That means the high period that it went during the time frame. Okay, then you can see there's an opening price. If later I'll explain to you on this in detail. So these are how the candlestick. So candlestick, if you dynamic panninga label panninga, there's a lot of information that you can see from this particular candlestick. Okay, I'll go there. So this is the candlestick pattern. Okay, the green color candlestick is known as a bull candle. Okay, it's a bull candle. That means the price is going up. Okay, the price is bullish. Okay, we call it bullish. And red color candle ninga pathina is a bearish candle. That means the price is coming down. Okay, there's a two. That means red color na the price is going up. Blue color, green color na the price is going up. The red color and the price is coming down. Okay, in the candlestick here you can see that is when is a red color, I mean a green color, the bottom part here is known is opening price. This the opening price of that of the time which candlestick. If you're looking this particular candlestick in a day candle, so this candle will take 1 day. If you're looking at a daily candle chart, there's a daily candle chart, 1 hour candle chart, 4 hours candle chart, and 5 minutes, 15 minutes. So when we talking about look at a 1 day chart, that means 1 day chart, that means one candle will take 1 day to complete. That means when the market open in Malaysia time 8 o'clock in the morning, so that's where the price starts. Okay, when it starts, either it can go up, come down. Let's say when it start, the price came down. Okay, when its price came down and created something like a tail, when the price came down and move up again. Okay, the price moved up and created the high again. Okay, then came and closed here. So this is the closing. That means in the day, this is the opening price, this is the close price. If the closing price is above the opening price, the candle color will change green. Okay, so basically if the close price is below the open price, that means that particular candle will turn to red. Okay, basically that's why we know as the price is going down. From the opening, the price is going down. Here from the opening, the price is going up. Okay, so this is the upper tail, we call it a shadow. Okay, and this is a lower shadow. The lower one, we call it lower shadow. Same thing goes to the bearish candle. The lower one will become lower shadow. The upper one will become an upper shadow. Okay, so this is the body, and this called a body. We call it body, and this called as a body. Okay, so basically when we are talking about Great Britain USD, Okay, when you're talking about Great Britain and USD, so Great Britain is always the host because the first three letters will become the host, the last three letters will become the guest. Okay, just remember the first three letters will become the host, the last three letters will become the guest. So now Great Britain USD price is going up. So basically the candle will be in green color. Okay, so now Great Britain USD, the price is going down because the gas is in control, the host is retrieving. That means Great Britain USD price, the particular code is the price is going down, the candle will turn red. Okay, so this is the candlestick, basic candlestick understanding. Okay, don't worry if you can later on when I send you the video, you can just repeat the video and get more information on that. Okay, so this is how the candlestick is being formed. Okay, so whatever the price, if the price from the open, okay, closes above the open, the candle will turn green. Remember that. If the price is close at a lower than the open price, the candle will turn red. Okay, so basically let's say this is the a charting that happened. Okay, like 1 hour chart. Then you see at 1 hour when the hour start, it is open price, so price went down, move up, then closed here. When the second hour, it will open the place that is closed. Okay, then the price came down, created a tail, the price move up. Okay, then closed here. Okay, so since the price is closed above the open, the candle is green, and where it closed is open again here. Okay, what happened? The price went up, that came down and closed here. So price closed below the open. Okay, when the price closed below open on that particular hour, the candle turned to red. Then again the second hour, price open at the closed. Okay, the price moved down again, close below the open price. Okay, what happened? The candle turned red again. So then the price closed and open at the place where it closed, and price moved down again and closed below the open, the candle turned again red. Okay, then what happened is close, the price open here. Okay, price moved up now. So now the price closed above the open, the candle become green. Same thing is open, the candle. So this is how the charting. Okay, this how that you can see the candlestick formation in your chart. If you're looking at that particular chart, 1 hour chart, that means every candle is formed within 1 hour. If you see the time frame of 4 hours, that means every candle is formed in 4 hours duration. So it's depend on what chart that you're looking. Okay, normally I do my analysis on the 4 hours time frame, because 4 hours time frame will give you a better indication, how is the trend and all that. Okay, so this is the host and the guest. As I told you, the first three letters will be your host, the last three letters will be the guest. Is depend on the currency that you are looking at. You're looking at Great Britain USD, the first three letters will be the host, the last three letters will be the guest. And you're looking at the GBP Australia, okay, the first three letters and the last three letters. So this how that you need to look at it. Okay, this how you need to look at it. Okay, so between the candles. Okay, let me go. So this is the time frame that I'm talking about. Okay, we got 1 minute time frame, we got 5 minute time frame, we got 15-minute time frame, we got 30-minute time frame, we got 1 hour time frame, we got 4 hours time frame, we got daily time frame, we got weekly time frame, we got monthly time frames. Okay, so for in order, there's a different time frame, there's a different function. You know, sometimes you need to look a bigger time frame to get much more clarity. You know, if you look on a smaller time frame, there's a lot of disturbance because the action, also the candlestick doesn't give you the accurate answer that you are looking for. Okay, so you need to have filtration. So the filtration only happen on the larger time frame. So on a larger time frame, the filtration will be better. Understand not? So the movement of the price will be a better indication on the larger time frame, which is in 4 hours or daily or weekly or monthly. Okay, so that's why I said when I analyze, I just use 4 hours time frame, because it gives you a better indication how the market going to move on that particular day. Okay, so if you want to go one time frame behind 1 hour, still another best time frame as well, for you to look for the entry, for you to look for the entry when you get the right rejection. Okay, so this is the time frame that you're looking for. Okay, so this is how the candle is formed. Okay, basically you're talking about tail and all that, and the tail, in the tail form I just want to explain to you. Let's say this is 4 hours candle. Okay, this is a 4 hours candle. Okay, that means this particular candle take 4 hours to form. But in the 4 hours, when you separate into 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, so 1 hour chart candlestick வேற மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஆமாங்க, because in 1 hour chart there will be a 4 candles, but whereas in 4 hours chart only 1 candle. That means these 4 candles in 1 hour chart, when you combine together, will become 1 candle on the 4 hour chart. So how that is formed? Basically, when the market open, okay, this is what happened in the 4 hours. When the market in a 1 hour candle, the first candle will be green, basically. So market open, market went down. Okay, 1 hour candle in 1 hour chart. The second hour, market close here, open here, then went bull. So when it's bull, that means it's went down, went bull. That means in 1 hour chart, you can see 2 candles side by side. One is red, one is green. Whereas in particular 4 hours candle, you only can see a tail happen, because what happened? The price went down and move up, created a tail. Okay, then what happened on the third hour? The price moved up. Then you can see one long candle on a 1 hour chart. Okay, after the price closed here, open on the 4th hour, and the price went bearish and closed here. Okay, so what happened? So when you combine these 4 candles from the 1 hour chart, understand now, it become 1 candle in a 1 hour chart will become 1 candle in 4 hour chart. So this how a candlestick is formed. Okay, so give me some response. All clear on this so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so this is very no problem. I'll you can see my video recording later. I think a lot of people to get your recording locally done. So, okay, so this is how the candle is formed. So the bearish is same, when the bearish candle is still the same. Okay, you open and you closed. Okay, when you open, the price moved up in a 1 hour candle, then open, then is moved down and closed and created a tail. Then the price went bearish all the way down. Okay, then is open and is moved up and closed here. So you can find 4 candles in 1 hour chart, but when you combine these 4 candles, then become 1 candle in forward chart. Hello, who's that? கொஞ்சம் mic on பண்ணி பேசுறீங்க நீங்க அங்க? Off பண்ணி பேசுறீங்களா? Ganga. Okay. Okay, so this the how the candle is being formed. Okay, how the candle is formed. Okay, so let's go to the. So remember, in a bull, remember all that. You see, there's a statement I'm giving. Last to happen in the bull. In the bull, it is the bull, isn't it? Last happen in the bull and nana bearish. You can see there's a bear candle happen, isn't it here? So basically, in the candle, when you have a broader mind by looking at the candle, you can know what is the last thing happen in the 4-hour chart. Okay, last thing happen on this candle is bear. Okay, this is the last thing happen in the bear. So this indication the price bearish before is closed. Okay, and what is last happened in the bull? Okay, so the last happened in the bull. Okay, and it last happened in the bear. Okay, what is the bull? They see last candle, what happened? Last candle, but ingo on the red candle coming. But what is the last thing happened? Okay, last thing happened in the bear candle. Okay, it's a bull. That means price went up. So that's why I said there's a lot of post-mortem, the one particular candlestick will give you a lot of information. That's why I say by looking at the candlestick, and you can you can understand and you can have some kind of reaction. So basically in the candlestick, who are forming this particular candlestick is not big company, it's not like a central government who are doing all this. No, it's people like us. Okay, so this is called the emotion. All these candlesticks are formed out of our emotion. When you buying that particular currency, and say now that's the majority of people are buying that particular currency, the price will hike up, the price will go up. Okay, when one particular group of people selling that particular currency, the price will come down. Okay, all the reaction, that the emotion that the retail traders like us, okay, doing, it will get reflected on that particular candlestick. So that's why we are going to learn the art of reading the chart. Okay, the art of reading the chart. So actually you are reading the emotion, okay, the psychology of the people through the chart. Okay, that's why I said why the trend line are working very perfectly, because there's a group of people will waiting for that particular price to hit the trend line. So that's why when the price hit that particular trend line, the price will bounce back, because a lot of people are waiting there, a lot of retail traders are waiting at the trend line because they drawn their trend line. And so if you can capture the art of drawing the perfect trend line, and so you can become part of them as well. That's why I say don't blindly enter the trade. Okay, even though I giving you daily trade, that's why I said the daily ideas I giving to make you and study on your own. Don't blindly, oh, since I asked you to buy on that particular trade, you go and buy. Okay, I taking my risk, my own time, because I own my idea. Same thing. The moment you got my idea, so you do your due. That's how you're going to learn. Okay, that's how you're going to learn. Why that I put buy at this position. Okay, try to do and try to learn. That's why gradually you start upgrading your skills to be a better trader, because nobody's perfect. Even I'm not perfect. I can get wrong as well. So if you blindly follow me, so what's going to happen? So you're going to, whatever I'm going to lose, you're going to lose as well. So that's why I said, whatever the tried ideas give you, simplify your learning method. That means instead of you cracking your eye, you don't know what to see, where to start and everything. Now I already given you the trade ideas. So use that trade ideas in the morning, what I given to you, and look at the chart. Try to draw in the chart then the price that I asked you to buy, why that I asked you to buy. Then try to think for yourself. Why that we require to buy. Oh, because the price, this is a good, very good support. So wait for the price to, don't blindly enter. When I say buy, understand not, without the price going to that nearer to that particular buy situation, some people just entering buy, then suddenly what is going to react? What? Because obviously it need to come down before it go to the sell zone. Understand? Okay, so look for I tell you which kind of small sign that you need to look, okay, initially. Okay, then after that you can carry on. Okay, long and short. Okay, the long is basically a term that we use when you buy a currency. A short is a term we use when we sell that particular currency. So this is the term they use, that we use in Forex industry. Long for buy and short for sell. Okay, some people are just shorting. I going to short. You can short the thing, you can long the thing. So don't get confused. Sometimes when I say you can long now, you can short now, that means actually short is sell and long is buy. Okay, that's a simple terminology. So as I told you, the time frame is there. So every time frame there is a what is it? There is how that you want to trade and all that. So 1 minute, lot of people using 1 minute for scalping. Scalping means they enter the trade and they out of the trade in couple of minutes. That's it. So they don't. So normally they go for 1 minute. Okay, they go to 1 minute. They just scalp. They just see, wait at the price. Okay, this is the price I buy. The moment is go little bit pip, you close. Then wait, then buy. That's called scalping. So a lot of people do scalping. If you're very good on that, you can try as well. Maybe you can try in demo and not try to practice, or don't try to it in a real account at the moment. Okay, that's all. That's called scalping. Scalping basically looking at a 1 minute chart. Okay, the price, because every 1 minute one candlestick will be formed. Okay, day trading, people use 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, and 1 hour. So day trading. Okay, so basically 4 hours and daily chart. Okay, we use for analyzing the market. Basically we use these two charts for analyze the market: daily candles and 4 hours candle, where it gives you a perfect indication how the market going to react. Okay, entering into the market, you can go to 1 hour. Sometimes I enter the market because sometimes the 4 hours will give you a better indication as well, because the signal that give you in 4 hours will be a better signals. Okay, which I still prefer 4 hours when I want to enter the trade as well. Okay, and weekly and monthly is basically investing into the particular currency for long term. Okay, and for you to do on an investing, you need to have very big equity. Very big equity. Sometimes you need to hold. You're holding that particular currency a couple of weeks, even months. Until they reach that particular target. Okay, because you're looking at weekly and monthly time frame. So that's the investing part. Okay, that is in a long way. If you want to do that, as I told you, your equity must be great. You can't play with a small equity on that particular game. Okay, as I told you, currency, there's no value for currency. Okay, like share market, Apple, there's a value. What is the price of one share of Apple, one share of Microsoft shares, one share of Alibaba? So we know, because all these share will stand alone. Okay, whereas currency cannot stand alone. So currency have no rate. If you ask you what is the price of euro, nobody can tell what is the price of the euro, because you need to compare with another currency. Okay, to know the rate of the currency. That's why we call exchange rate. Okay, currency have no value, but it have exchange rate. Actually, the price that we are talking is not the value, but the exchange rate. Exchange rate against what? Okay, so when you look at this, so please remember, okay, currency have no value by itself. Okay, you need to compare. If I tell you what is the value of ringgit Malaysia, nobody can tell against what. So when you say against USD or against USD, the exchange rate is for 4.25. Okay, then only the exchange rate will come in, because ringgit Malaysia have no value by itself. Okay, remember that. And a lot of people confuse on that. Okay, actually we are talking about exchange rate. So when you're talking about exchange rate, we are talking about euro USD, for example. The first three letters is known as base currency. The last three letters is known as term currency. Okay, so the base currency, again, that means in order to buy 1 euro, you require $1.2245. You require $1.224 to buy 1 euro. Okay, so this is how the exchange rate is been calculated for every pair. If you're talking about Great Britain USD or USD Japan, Australia USD, New Zealand USD. So all that, the first three letters will become your base currency. Okay, you're basing that particular currency. What is the amount you required in a term currency to purchase the base currency? Okay. So this is the exchange rate known as pips in the points. Okay, a pip is a unit of measurement. Remember, the pip is the unit of measurement. Okay, the last digit. Okay, basically the last digit. If you see a particular currency, there will be a 5 decimal. There will be another digit here. So basically, a lot of people in a professional trading world, people just avoid the last one. You know, they just look at the 4th digit. So 4th digit known as a pip. Okay, 4th digit known as a pip. Any movement on this particular the 4th digit known as, if that particular digit 4 become 5, there's a movement of 1 pip. Okay, that's a movement of 1 pip. So 1 pip equivalent to 10 units. That means basically you got another decimal here, 0. Okay, inga 50 ponichna, that means inga 5 ponichna, that basically 1 pip, basically known as 10 pips, 10 units. Okay, so a lot of people, you know what they say is in the ஒரு pip முடிஞ்சிருக்க 10 pip move பண்ணின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. But in a forex world, okay, this is known as 1 pip, not 10 pips. Okay, but it's known as 10 units. 1 pip equals to 10 units. Okay, remember that. So third decimal move பண்ணும்போது, that means it's moving like 10, 20 pips, 30 pips, 40 pips. Okay, when the second decimal move பண்ணும்போது, then is moving in hundreds, 100 pips, 200 pips, 300 pips. So when the inga move பண்ணும்போது, then is moving in 1000. That means 1000 pips, 2000 pips, and all that. Okay, so remember that. Okay, so this is that there's a small movement, a friction movement on the last digit. Okay, and you can see the price fluctuation as well. Okay, this so far all clear? A response again?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
I just going as slow, and I made up this presentation to make you give you a better clarity. Okay, step by step. As I told you, after the video recording, you can go through again if you want to recall again. Okay, no problem. Okay, this is a small exercise for you all. You know, just I want you to do. Okay. Okay, now everybody take a piece of pencil and all that. Okay, there's a screen in front of you. I give you 5 minutes. Okay, read the question. Okay, here you enter a long trade on Euro USD. Your entry is 1.2845. Your target is 50 pips. What is your exit price? Okay, okay, write down in the piece of paper. Okay, then is it, if $1 per pip, how much money do you make? Okay, if $3 per pip, how much money you make? So I just want you to do some calculation here. I give you 5 minutes. Then after that, I'm going to ask you. Okay, just take a piece of paper, just do the calculation, and just give me the answer. This is the answer that I let me. Okay, number 1, the answer will be 1.2895. Everybody got this?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes, sir.
So $1 per pip, how much money you can earn? Basically, 50
50
pip, $1 means how much?
50.
$50. If for $3, that means how much you earn?
150.
150.
50. If $3, $5, how much you earn? 200.
250.
250.
Okay, good. Okay, now you go to the bearish. You enter at this price. The target is 40 pips. So what is your exit?
1.6725. 1.6805.
6725, right?
Yeah,
Correct?
correct.
It's a bearish short. The price is going down, isn't it?
Yes.
Entry
Yes.
is your exit. So if 40 pip, $1, that means $40.
$40, $120,
$120.
and $200.
Okay, this $200. So this is the basic thing that you need to know. Simple. Okay. So that's the thing. So good. Okay, let me go to the next. Okay, now the next scenario here, next exercise here, you collect 250 pips per week with average pip value of $10. How much money do you make per week?
2,500.
Okay, you make 2,500. Everybody agree?
Agree.
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 Okay, 2,000.
500.
Okay, 1 month.
10,000.
Huh?
A week.
10,000. Yeah. 4 weeks,
Doctor,
isn't it?
1
10,000.
week. Doctor, cannot be also, doctor. 1 week we play only 5 days.
Yeah, 5 days.
Okay.
200 pip per week, isn't it?
Yeah,
Per week,
10,000.
250. That means that's
10,000.
2,500 per week. That means he already given you 250 pips per week.
Okay.
So 1 month per week is 2,500. 4 weeks,
10,000.
how much? 10,000, isn't it?
Yeah.
Agree?
Yes.
In 1 year?
120,000.
Okay, 120,000. This is just a simple, it's just like a mind testing, that's it. Okay, this is called a basic calculation and all that. Okay, let me go back to the next screen. Okay, pips and target. So how much that you need to target per week? 100 pips. Okay, so try to focus. See, when I give my trade ideas every day. Okay, and sometimes my trade ideas, in 1 day you can hit even 20 pips in 1 day, 30 pips, 40, 100 pips in a day. But what is the target? I want you all every day tune. That means per week you need to target 100 pips. That means per day is only 20 pips average. That means daily pips that you need to target is only 20 pips. That means this is your target. That means 100 pips per week. Okay, that's why I said don't overtrade sometime. Try to have some kind of target so that we can achieve our target, slowly and gradually. Okay, instead of just putting a bigger trade, try to put a smaller trade, try to get the pips accumulated. Try to get the pips accumulated and all that. Okay, you need to come up with your own strategy. You need to come up in all. See, all the option is giving is a time to go. That means when you started having a lot of practice and everything, getting a small profit, carry on. As I told you, your account of 150 USD that you open is the account for you to practice. Okay, don't think to make millions from that 150. Okay, gradually, while you're putting the trade, you are improving your skill of entering the trade with confidence and all that. Answer now. So tomorrow and later on in time, then you can put higher, bigger equity in a bigger lot size. So that's where you are started to make real money. So at the moment, just think, since I'm not collecting any money from you, Okay, so just think that 150 US that you are putting as your equity, the fees that you are paying for me. Okay, so that's why if I charge you 1,000, is it you can put in the equity. That's why I said I giving you the service, I giving you the education, the guidance free of charge. You know what I need to do, practice on the real account that you have. Don't think of don't worry of losing the money or what. Okay, as I told you, use that as a fees for your education, you know, because in a demo you don't control your emotion, because I had the same problem. That's why I emphasizing people, you know, when you want to practice on the real account, because demo will never really make you a good trader. Okay, because the demo reaction will be totally your emotion control and everything will be totally, that means you have no fear in a demo account. Where come in the real account, you will have all kind of fear. Your emotion will start focusing. You'll get hypertension. Your heart will be start pumping, and that's where you need to control the situation. So you learn to control your emotion, to learn to control your psychology. You know, effect that you are facing while trading and all that. So all this, that's the reason I said need to have. I'm going to have you know, one-to-one session. I think a lot of you already booked the session. So that's why I want to have a personal chat with you, you know, talk, so that I have a better interaction, is it? So I spending my time, as I told you, I spending my time, I sacrificing my off time and everything. So I'm doing, so I just want your commitment. Okay, let us take this as a journey together and achieve together, you know, achieve together, because I have a lot of plans for everybody, you know, in time to come. Okay, let us work together. So this is what that you need to do. Okay, target, you know, how much target that you want to achieve. Okay, how much target that you want to achieve per day, and try to be consistent on that particular thing. Okay, so don't worry of achieving my TP1, TP2 or TP3. Don't worry about that. Okay, the moment you started seeing some kind of profit, you know, you want to take it, you know. So what happened, your target to reach 20 pips a day. So by doing that, you already done your, so finished. Okay, done, ready. I look for another good opportunity. So have that kind of mindset, you know, that have that kind of mindset in your starting. Okay, and later on, then you started have more confidence. Then you can target your TP1, TP2, TP3. You know, you can target the situation go through. Don't get, you know, worried by looking at my result, because I went to get this kind to come, for me to come this kind of level. It took me many years, you know, a lot of experimental that I done in the process. Okay, so now I just shortening the period of experiment that you're going to face. You know, I just going to put my experience in the picture. That's why I giving, because at one time I like to, you know, I feel, you know, why my gurus, my coaching gurus never give me any trade ideas. And so, no, so that's the reason I giving you all the trade ideas, not for you to blindly enter the trade and don't become too lazy. And say not, take my trade ideas as an education material for you, you know. Use that, because it's simplify the way that you look at the chart. By looking at my trade idea and you look at the chart, you will have a better picture. Then what you need to do is, okay, when I say that is your buy zone, and during the buy zone, look for the entry, and what kind of entry that I need to look for me to enter my position here. Okay, so that's the thing that you need to look at it. Okay, so whether you got that particular entry, because last time I used to give a buy now, so a lot of people got confused, you know, a lot of people got confused, sometimes missing the trade. You know, the moment I start, the price is already gone up and all this. So that's why I giving you some time to analyze yourself. So when I give in the morning, that's some kind of you know, buffer is been created for you. I already created for you. That means I don't give, I give you, this is look for this buy zone, let the price will react to this. If the price react, and you can see last week most of my trade ideas went to the buy as sell zone, you know, exactly according to my analysis, you know, and the price triggered at during that particular area and went into profit. Okay, so that's why you need to look that kind of signals. You know, you have that area now, you just need to look on that particular area, the signals for you to start entering the market. Okay, so I'm trying to simplify the way that you learn Forex, not hard way, by me giving the trade ideas, one thing, motivating you every day, even though you're not looking at the chart. By me giving your trade ideas, it gives you a motivation for you to look at the chart and study yourself, spend your time and all that. Okay, don't think of making money overnight. Okay, so it all a journey. Okay, you set your goals. You need to set your goals. Tell me, in the first month, what I need to do. First week, how much PIP that I want to achieve. Set the goals. Second week, what I need to achieve. Third month, all these things. Set your own goals and everything. So this is why I given a form here. Okay, so have your own goals in this particular journey. I have my own goals as well in this particular journey, and it's going well according the plans that I've been putting. I mean the plans that I'm jotted down earlier. Okay, it's going according to the goals that I set. Okay, so same thing. So this is very important on your career. Okay, let us now we go and to the next subject. So far no problem, isn't it? Response all clear?
All clear.
Yeah, doctor.
Yes, yes.
Okay, now let us go for some interesting subject here. Okay, we're going to talk about sentiment of candles. Okay, we call about sentiment of candle. Okay, I told you, isn't it, all this candle formation that you are looking at and all that is just emotion and a sentiment of people. Okay, it's an emotion and sentiment. So that's why I said by looking at the candlestick, because candlestick is not formed by central government or a company or a broker or nothing. Okay, all these candlesticks are formed out of the reaction of the retail traders like us, millions of retail traders like us. Okay, which is reflected in the form of the candlestick. Okay, so when you see a candlestick a form like this, the body is in a red color. You can see a long tail. Okay, and you can see a upper shadow, a short shadow, and lower shadow is long. So what that is indicate fear for downside. Okay, after the strong fall, shall we pause and go sideways? So what happened is that, what is the in a bear candle, what is the last thing happen? Earlier I told you in my earlier slide, the last thing to happen in a bear candle is bull. Okay, so whatever, by looking at the candle, what is the last thing happen? The last thing happen is bull. So after the fear of downside, when the price is going down after a strong fall, the market rejected and closed here. So before it closed here, it created a long tail. That means the rejection is quite strong from the buyers. The rejection is quite strong from the buyers. Then it's created a longer tail. That means rejecting, pushing the price further, because the price went all the way down. And the bull said, hey, bears, be careful. The bulls are waiting here. So what happened? The bull started pushing the price up. Okay, that's why the fear of downside of a strong fall, shall we pause and go sideways? So now, so make a decision. So whether the price is going to go up or come down. So because this where you need to see. Okay, so when you see this kind of candlestick, okay, after fear of upside, the price pushed up, pushed up, and what happened? The bears are waiting there. Okay, so the bull started to went up all the way until here, but the bear pushed the price down and created a long tail on top. So the last thing to happen in a bull candle is a bear. Okay, last thing to happen in a bull candle is a bear. That means the bear is trying to control the market. By looking at this candle, don't tell yourself can be anything happen. The fight is still not over yet. The fight is still not over yet. But a lot of people, what they do, oh, the bull is coming here, I better sell now. Okay, what happened? The price move up again. Answer now, because these will give you an indication. It's like they're fighting each other because the bear is telling the bear is stronger as well. Okay, this kind of candlestick, the bear is stronger. It's like when you created a long tail, that means the bear is strong. People who are waiting to sell the particular currency is giving you a stronger reaction. Okay, in this case, the bull is giving a stronger reaction. So this is we call the sentiment of candle, the basic thing you need to know by looking at the tail, looking at the upper shadow and the lower shadow. Okay, and okay, this is another type of formation, type of the candles, okay, that you can see in your chart. Okay, you can see a candle without a body. You can see a candle without a body. It's known if you see a candle without a body, because if this thing happen, what happened? The price is open here and closed here because never created a body. Okay, the price never went up. Okay, let's say that this particular candle formed in 1 hour time. So when in the first minute of the particular hour, when the candle is open, the price open here. Okay, price open here, the price went up, came down, created a tail, then went down, then came up, created a tail. What happened? It end up at the same price that it closed. So when it end up at the same price that it closed, it called hangman. Okay, this kind of formation we call it hangman, where the lower shadow is longer than upper shadow. Then you're having the opening and the closing at the same place, known as a hangman. Okay, so this hangman gives you another signal, reversal going to happen. Okay, but bear in mind, if this particular happen on the top of the uptrend, okay, there's a chances the price to reverse. But if this signal happen at the bottom of the downtrend, okay, the price will go up. So this is like a decision making. Okay, this will become a decision making. Okay, another thing, a lot of people, just follow this thing by say when uptrend, answer not. When it's going uptrend, the market is going uptrend. For example, let me, I have some kind of drawing here. Take okay. Let's say the market is going up, going up here. Okay, suddenly there's a form, this sign is open. So a lot of people think, oh, hangman is created. This is the okay. The doctor said if when the price is going up uptrend, the price going to come down. Obviously, yes, but you need to know this is somebody can off the hello. Okay. Okay. So doesn't mean the price need to go down as well. Okay, that's why I say people will get hooked up on this here. What happened here? See, I always have a trend line. So this is my trend line, and the price, let's say, created this before reaching this particular trend line. Okay, that's why I said the trend line is very important, and your support must be very important as well. Understand now? So what happened, without you having this support and trend line, the moment they say this, oh, the market going to go down. So what happened? They started shorting the pair. They started to sell this particular pair at this place the moment they see this hangman. Understand now? Since then, what happened? After this, the price went up again. then you said, oh, doctor said, when this uptrend, when this kind of signal, I need to put sell, then the price will go down. No, not this is not the situation. It can be anything, because you need to know where this particular sign happened. Okay, maybe it's happened in between before reaching the trend line, the upper resistance. Okay, and the upper resistance line and upper trend line. Okay, so when it's happened, it gives you some kind of confusion. I told you, isn't it? This sign is a confusion. Say that means a tug of war. Nobody win or nobody lose. Okay, because they're fighting each other, confusion state. Okay, if this particular sign happen at the trend line or resistance line, it gives you a better signal that the price will reject. Okay, so that's why you need to understand. You need to understand where this particular hangman is formed. Okay, in between the two support and resistance, or at the near to the support, okay, or near to the resistance, so which give you a better indication of that particular sign. Okay, so another thing is that, and you can this the gravestone, the same indication here. Don't worry how the particular candle is been formed and all that, but everything will give you the same indication. Okay, first thing, don't, when you see this, doesn't mean when it's on top then you need to sell when it's top, but because it can, the price after this sign is been formed, this kind of sign is been formed, the price still can continue further up, or price still can continue further down, because the support and line still not reached yet. Okay, so that's why I said just be careful. That's why we don't hurry and take the decision, because don't look at one sign and make a decision. That's why you need to have a 3 confirmation. Normally in a forex, you need to have a few confirmation before you enter the trade. First confirmation, you have this sign basically. Second confirmation, whether this particular sign happen at that particular support or particular resistance. Okay, that gives you a second confirmation. Okay, so this is the things that you need to look, okay, before that you enter the trade. Okay, this the gravestone. Okay, gravestone, the formation something like this, because the price open and close same plan, but the price still never went down. Okay, the price never, that means so what that is indicating, the why the price still never go, that means this indication is that the bulls are in control. In this case, the bulls are really pushing, you know, not even little bit that they can penetrate the market, you know, not even little bit they can penetrate the market. And so you need to say the beauty of this candlestick is that, so you need to be imagination. You need to have a lot of imagination power, you know. So by looking at the candle, so by looking, oh, this the bear candle, you know, so the bearish are stronger. Yes, the bearish are stronger, but you see, they can't, this they're having a very strong fence there. That means even you cannot penetrate that particular fence by the bull. Okay, so what happened? And instead the price go down, the price can go up. Understand? Because you got a very strong fence, like you're protecting a house with a strong concrete fence. Understand? So even though the people can't penetrate that particular fence, what happened? So you are still under control. Understand? So that's why I said, by looking at the candle, you know, there's a lot of stories, that lot of messages that you can derive from the candlestick formation. In the candlestick formation, there's a lot of information you can derive. Okay, and third one, on the sword. Okay, this one they say the hangman when upside down is known as sword. Okay, when it's formed upside down is known as sword. So when it's bottom, same thing, but doesn't mean bottom you need to buy top. As I told you, where this particular candlestick is been formed, okay, whether it's formed at the resistance level or whether it's formed at the support level. So this is the few things that you need to find out. Okay, and this another top and gassing. Okay, this is same thing also, same definition, same role play. This if this thing happen, we call it a massive reversal due to happen. Okay, if you see, when in my setup, okay, in my setup, when you see this kind of when I say when I mark buy zone, Zen zone, HD is indicating you that is your support and resistance. That's why I said try to look your buying power or selling power on that particular zone. So on that particular zone, you see this kind of thing being formed in that particular candle. So that gives you a signal for you to enter market. Okay, so that's how that you need to look. So instead of now I already given you the trade ideas. Okay, so now in that particular zone, you need to look for this kind of sign, whether this kind of sign forming, and there's a lot of other things also where I'll go through as well. Not only that you need to look, there's another reversal pattern that where you can identify in the chart, okay, before you to enter. Okay, this is the right, okay, this is the buy zone according to the analysis. So look for the formation of the particular candle on that particular buy zone. Okay, and then you will never get wrong, you know. Even though you get wrong, don't worry, it's a learning process, you know. So every mistake that we do, you try to go one step ahead towards to upgrade your skills and the knowledge in this journey of Forex. Okay. Okay, so that's the next one. Okay, this next one. Okay, sorry. Okay, I said to you, confusion. Okay, this is the confusion. You can say not sure about upside and downside, though downside slightly preferred. Okay, when you see a candlestick, that means you got a same length of upper shadow and same length of a lower shadow, but the body is red. That means bearish is still in control. If you have this kind of candlestick, is known as a confusion state. Call it dodgy in a confusion. That means they can't make a decision whether the price will go up or price need to come down. Okay, so normally this particular dodgy, as I told you, same thing, when it's happened at the support and resistance, it gives you a better signal. But when it's formed in between the support and signal, just be careful, don't blindly enter. Okay, so that's why I say by looking at the candlestick, there's a lot of information and lot of things that you can read. You'll get the interest by looking at the candle. And after the subject that I covered today, and now you look the chart in a different way, with having a proper management scale, you know, different charts and all that, then you look at the chart in a different formation. So every day my lesson, you know, you will gain something. Instead of I just not compounding everything into one, I tried. Then later on in my classes, I'm going to talk about how to use a Bollinger Band, you know, how to use the moving averages, you know, all these things that we require, you know, to strengthen our confirmation. The trade is going to go according to my analysis. Okay. And when you have this kind of signal, and there's another confusion state, sure about upside or downside, though upside are slightly preferred. Okay. Okay, so this is why slightly preferred, because of the green candle, but still in the confusion state. Because why? Because upper shadow and lower shadow still the same length. Okay, so this called another doji. Okay, so this is another reversal signal that you need to look while you are trading as well. Okay, later on, maybe see if I got time, I can show you a simple example. If not, whoever joining my one-to-one lesson, I will go deeply on this particular thing, how to look at the chart. Okay, and a fear of downside during a downfall. Okay, move possibility of reversal. You saw that or not? The candle, as I told you, is that this is the hangman, is that? Okay, this is similar like a hangman. Okay, where the price and open close nearly to there. So this is a price. What happened when pushed and the bull pushed the market? Okay, the bull are in control. Basically, when you see this, the bull are in control. Okay, so that is a very good signal of the price reversal going to happen. Okay, price reversal going to happen by looking at the candle. Okay, when you see the price is going at the downtrend, and at the trend line you see one kind of candle form like this. oh, that's a very good signal that price going to shoot up and so on. So that's the time you take the entry. Okay, this is the best confirmation. Okay, you enter the market, get 100 pips out of the market. You got 10 pips. Your focus to earn 20 pips. Okay, in like one trade on this formation, you get 10 pips. Done. So you add another trade, another 10 pips. That means for the day, your target is done. Then we started accumulating this particular 20 pips daily, monthly, and all that, and compound your equity. Your 100 equity will turn to 50,000, more than 50,000 equity within 1.5 years. If you don't believe, I will show you simple example later on if I got time, or I'll share it during my session one-to-one. We still got time, okay? So that's the thing. That's why I say you need gradually, don't get panic, you know. I said, no, I want you, why I want to have one-to-one session and all that. I want to break your emotion. Don't think, because worst to worst, if you lose your $100, that's not end of the world. Okay, you need to pay. That's why I'm not collecting any fees from you, because the money that you're going to pay me, put as your equity. There's a lot of people outside that conducting classes for 10,000 and 20,000 ringgit. Okay, instead of you paying me the 10,000 or 20,000, put that money into, you can think, use that as your investment or as your equity instead of paying to me. Okay, so that is my intention, because I spent 100,000 ringgit Malaysia to learn this trade in these last 5 years. Just imagine this 100,000, if I can use in my as my equity, maybe I can earn something. I got better equity, better control. Understand? So that's why I'm trying to tell you, you guys, okay, don't worry. People still have the fear of losing that particular. Get rid of that particular fear. Just think that amount that you are putting as though you are paying a fee for me. That's it. To learn this skill, you need to learn. You need to start. That's why I said, people are open the account, but they are not actively involving. You need to start the journey. Don't wait for the time, you know, slowly, little, one trade, two trade, you know, try to familiarize yourself, you know, by looking at the chart, looking at my trade ideas, you know, try to enter the trade and, you know, familiarize. Don't keep quiet, you know, you get the enthusiasm. Don't worry, you making mistake. Don't put adukku periya 10 kaas lot la poda vendam. Just 1 cent lot and try to control. If the trade is going against you, like 4 ringgit losses, out of the trade. That means I lose $4. Okay, wait for another one, you know, use that. Okay, do that. Okay, don't think of making money, but use that to practice your account. Okay, something like you know, every month you want to practice your account, you're putting, you know, 50 USD, you know, topping up your account 50 USD or 100 USD to learn the trade. You know, you need to pay some kind of tuition fee for yourself. You know, you need to pay some kind of tuition fee for yourself. So use that particular amount, that what I told you, as your learning. Okay, and gradually, believe me, you know, you will become a better trader if you do exactly, because these the few, because nobody taught me initially when I started this thing, understand not? So I learned that in the process, you know, where the mistake that I'm doing and all that. So I giving you a shortcut lesson, you know, the experience that I gain in my trading journey, I giving to you as a lesson, so that you don't make the same mistake. You don't make the same mistake and blindly enter the trade when you see this kind of trade, this kind of sign and all that. Okay, the sign can be, you know, can give you a wrong signal to you as well, looking at where that particular candlestick is being formed. Okay, so understand that. So far clear, no problem. Can I go to next slide?
Okay, Doctor, can.
Okay. Okay, let me go to my next slide. Okay, so same thing. Okay, this is the fear. This is earlier the fear of upside during downside move. Don't try to remember the names of the candle, hangman, gravestone. No need to worry. Just look at the formation of the candle. Even initially, I tried to learn and memorize the name. No need. Okay, Just look, by looking at the candle, that's why you need to have understanding how the candle is being formed. Okay, like opening price, close, the upper shadow, lower shadow. When you have an upper shadow, what that it can indicating? Fear of downside doing a downfall move against a trend line continuation or existing trend line reversal. Okay, so when you have this kind of candlestick, it can be a continuation of that particular trend, okay, or it can be a reversal trend. As I told you, it can go further down or revise. Reversal happen. You need to look where that is particular candle is being formed, okay, because it's giving you some kind. When you have this kind of particular tail, is giving you some kind of bias reaction is there. Even though you have a long pullback, but the buyers are pushing because எவ்வளவு pull பண்ணிருக்காங்க. Okay, pull பண்ண the buyers என்ன செய்றாங்க, still manage to control. That means the buyers in this case, not the sellers are controlling the market. The bull are trying to control the market, even though they try to move very strong down, but the buyers try to push the market up. Okay, so that's why I said this kind of thing will give you some kind of confusion. Okay, two things can happen: continuation of the trend line, or it can be the reversal of that particular trend line. Okay, as I told you, where and gradually when you're looking at the chart and all that, you will come to understand, you know, after drawing the support line and resistance line and all that. And same thing here, fear of downside during upward move. Okay, existing trend line continue and existing trend line reversal, you know, can be either thing, as I told you. Okay, don't blindly. So a lot of people within the downside reversal, they only tell you one thing. Oh, when on the downside reversal, that means you can buy now. Or on the upside, the form sell now. No such thing. Okay, either can be continue, can do. That means people will be, oh, number buy potman now, no price continue. Okay, inga poi நம்ம sell போட்டோம்னா the price will continuation of the price. So that's why I said just be careful, don't hurry, take your time, you know. As I told you, Forex is a journey that you need to take. Okay, every single candle take is giving. That's why it's art of reading the candle is very, very important. Okay, sometimes நம்ம கை அரிக்கும் போன்ல ட்ரேட் போடும் போதெல்லாம். Even I face that. சும்மா buy sell போடுறதுக்கு தோணும். ஏன் தெரியுமா, பொல்லாதவன் அங்க உட்கார்ந்திருக்கானே உள்ளுக்கு தெரியுமா, நம்ம அழிக்கிறதுக்கு. So who are the creator and destroyer? As I mentioned to you all, we are the creator and the destroyer of your own situation, of your own scenario. Okay, because that's why in the morning I send all this thought for that to just train your mind, tell that, you know, we are better person. This is the thing. That means you're giving a right thought in the morning. And I'm telling, so make your subconscious mind much more positive thinking than negative thinking, because our subconscious mind more into a lot of negative thinking, you know. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம அதான் இன்னைக்கு COVID news நான் பார்க்க மாட்டேன், because all this negative news will going to station here until to the action. Even I cannot go out of mouth. There's so much here. That's what happening to the people. People are getting so worried. And say no, you still can go out and wear protection, proper SOP, follow proper SOP, still have, you know, still have the control situation. That means calculated risk. That means you take the calculated risk to do the thing. And a lot of people, you know, they're not willing to take any risk at all. And say, then how they going to achieve? So they're not going to achieve anything. You still can go out, but take the calculative risk. What's the calculative risk? Wearing a proper mask, you know, sanitizers. When you go, sanitizers, you know, if it's possible, there's a plastic hand gloves selling, you know, where that means you're taking a calculative risk when you're going out, you know. That's why avoid looking all these kind of news, all the news in the paper. இன்னைக்கு WhatsApp university இருக்கு, WhatsAppல இருந்து எல்லாம் அனுப்பாங்க, all the அங்க all the negative information. I stop looking all this. Why is giving you, corrupting your mind? Okay, so forget about that. Just carry on with your daily life, what you're supposed to do. but taking all the precaution, as I told you, calculative risk. Same thing in Forex. Okay, don't be fear of losing money. The moment you take a calculative risk, that means you are in a safe side. Okay, you need to take calculative risk in order for you to achieve something. If you don't take a calculative risk, then it's very, very difficult for you to carry on and achieve something. Everybody on the they want to achieve something in life. Answer not, but they want to achieve, but they don't want to take that particular risk in the life. If they don't take a simple risk, answer not, they will never go anywhere in life. Okay, அதுக்குன்னு இருக்கிற சொத்தெல்லாம் அழிச்சிட்டு போடுறது, that's a calculative risk. As I told you, in 150, that's why I say slowly build the confidence. The moment down the road, after 6 months, after 1 year, you got a very good track record, you understand the chart, then after you can put 1,000 or 2,000 as your equity USD, you know, try in a bigger lot, because you have all the confidence and the experience that you have. That's what I'm keep on and telling you guys. Okay, do that. Okay, and basically the size of candle body, we talk a size of candle body. The length of candle body give you an indication of buying and selling pressure. Okay, buying or selling pressure. If we see a long green candlestick, is indicate the closing price was much higher than the open price, as what I already mentioned to you earlier, showing that the bulls or buyers at the upper end. Okay, on the other hand, a long red candle shows that the price at close were much below than open, the sure sign the bear sellers are wrestled the battle from the bull. Okay, that's why the candle turned red. When the price have not moved much, okay, we would see a very small candle, red or green. These indicate the bears and the bullish pause are more or less evenly matched at that dodgy candle, when the candle doesn't have very small body, and either could drag the price away significant. So in the my sign and the price even can go up or come down. Doesn't mean that the signal lot of people are having a wrong impression by looking. The moment they say, oh, price on the going to come down, or price going to you know, go up and all that, I made the same mistake. Answer now. So don't get confused and don't get misjudged by the, you know, as I told you, is evenly matched. They are both evenly matched. So don't know who are going to win. So next candle namalukku the confirmation theriyum. Okay, and either could drag the price significantly to their favor. Okay, this is what that I explained to you all so far. Okay, this is the size of the candle wick. Okay, the length of a candle wick provide a clue to the extent of trading range. See the diagram below. Okay, I'll show you the one by, I'll explain to you one by one on this. And since the wick depict the high and the low of the trading session, candlestick having a long wick and shadow indicate the price deviated significantly from the open and the price. Okay, when you have a long candle, that means in the open and close price, and then the price deviated so much and created a long tail. Okay, from the open, and that is considerably seesaw battle which seen between the bulls and four, basically like a seesaw battle. When you're having this kind of tails going, like a seesaw battle, that means each of them like fighting like tug of war. Okay, side pull panna, or side pull pannuanga, in the side pull pannuanga. So that's what happening. Okay, the battle. Okay, is on it. So small wick on either side indicate the price range only a small band around the open across, like you get small down on it. That means open and price kilo the small battle down. This is like longer battle and all that. Okay, so we go for this candlestick one. Okay, there's a few candlestick, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me explain one by one this formation. Okay, candlestick one is a long green one, clearly bull the win. That means bull is win. When you see a long candle, okay, இங்க போய் இதே மாதிரி ஒரு லேவன் கண்டா இந்த இடத்துல போயிட்டு செல் போடாதீங்க சரிங்களா. price might go continue because the bull is in control. You saw clearly the bull is control, but I'm not asking you to buy also, answer not. So just wait. Okay, it can give you the bull is in control. So candle to what happened, a wrong rate here, obviously the bear. When you got a wrong rate candle, basically the bear is in control. So wait for the another candle to be formed. So when the another candle form, இன்னொரு candle இன்னொரு bull-ஆ இருக்கலாம். Okay, bullish na, just wait. Okay, the price, don't chase. When the price is going up, don't go and chase and buy. Okay, what happens? Suddenly the price can reverse, so we get caught. So wait, let the price go up, let the price go up, let the price go up. Okay, until you have the reversal signal coming in the picture. Okay, so this candle 3 shows small red and green candle. Bear and bull were about evenly matched and either could get the upper hand. Okay, candles at 3 show small and red green candle. Bears and bull were about evenly matched, either could get a upper hand. Okay, this is, I told you, like a guessing and all that. This is called reversal candle pattern. You know, reversal candle pattern, confusion state. Okay, is confusion state. The price when is happen on the upper trend or at the support or resistance level. So that's give you a second. This is a first confirmation, second confirmation. Okay, this is a confirmation the price going to reverse. So what you can do, get it, enter and get it some pips and win the pips and come out. Okay, so that's what. So sometimes we lose the market because we have no patience to wait. Okay, why I like 4-hour candlestick, because I open my chart every 4 hours. Okay, every 4 hours I look at that particular candlestick. Okay, I know, okay, this candlestick form at 1 o'clock, let's say. Okay, I wait, then I open again 4 o'clock, price up another 5 o'clock, because I know the candlestick will form. It will take 4 hours to complete. Okay, at 5 o'clock, when the candlestick is completing, then I'll observe how the candlestick is being completed and formed. Does it give me any sign of buying or not? If that candlestick doesn't give me anything, then I wait another 4 hours for the candlestick to form. So you can see a different code, you know, different code, until you get a better chart. So that's why I say you need to have a patience. Don't blindly enter the market. Okay, you have no patience to enter the market. That's where we're making the mistake and everything. Okay, so I will clarify all this into my one-to-one session. I know a lot of people like to join, but all my slot for next week is full. I'm going to open up the next session on following week. So just prepare, whoever want to join. I know you can start giving your names, and I will try to update in the group and all that. So the moment you give, I'll put your name into that particular slot. Okay, it's booked like one-to-one session. That means you can talk to me, you know, dialogue session with no interference. That's what you want to. You can share to me the problem that you're facing, you know, and I'll give you some touch-up point, you know, what that you need to do, you know, what to see and all that. I feel that will be a better thing, you know. In a group meeting, sometimes we are shared to shy, show, you know, talk anything. I can understand, you know, I felt it last time, early stage and all that. So now, so that the benefit for your end. So I'm going to, you know, spend my time, my last next week and even the following week. So take the opportunity with me so that we can have a better understanding how that we can go ahead in this industry. Okay, and the fourth candle, you can see the fourth candle, show a long lower week is called a shadow as well, and this means that there have been a seesaw battle in which the bears are pushed down the market down and the price significantly, but the bulls made a comeback and claw back the price toward the closed. Okay, so that is the, you saw the this, you know, this is the bull, isn't it? This is a bull. Okay, don't look at the candle color. Okay, don't look at the candle color in this particular thing. That's why I said when you see this particular, look at the tail here. Okay, who are in control? Okay, the bull are in control, isn't it? So that's why I say, even though the candle is in a red, or whether the candle is in green, understand, look, that's another thing, something that you need to look at the candle body. So some cases you look, that's why I say that you need to have a combination of imagination for yourself, because the candle tells you the history. The candles tells you the history, what is happened, not good, what going to happen, what is already happened by the emotion and the psychology of the retail traders like us. Okay, so what happened here is that when the tail is longer, what happened? The bull pushed the market up. When the tail is longer, the bull really pushed the market up. So in both scenario, the bull are in control, you know, try to push the market up. Okay, so you need to understand. Okay, another thing, the price can go down. So when in the price down doesn't mean the next candle the price will go up. You know, there's a situation, this one can become a reversal as well. As I told you, this give you some kind of confirmation, just one confirmation, another confirmation. You need to know where this particular candle is being formed, whether it's forming at the resistance or support level. Everything is simple, it's just basic. That's why I told you the skills are simple. Just we are just thinking, oh, the learning of the skill is very difficult. It's not. Everything is just similar. All the thing is similar. All this pattern is a reversal candle pattern, but you just need to know whether can you take the trade based on this candle or not. Okay, what the confirmation, where this particular thing is formed. That's it. That is the summary of all the thing that I thought from early to now. Okay, don't get confused. In the mari candle na vaangano adalla onnume illa. This is a reversal candle pattern. Reversal, remember, reversal candle pattern. Okay, this is only first confirmation. You have another confirmation in order for you to enter. If you got third confirmation, better. That's why we got that, which is that next stage, because I don't want to get confused. Try to have this combination and try to go step by step. Then later on, you know, we can talk in detail on other things and all that, like Bollinger Band and more moving averages and all that. Okay. Okay, this is the how this candlestick, and this is the same thing. It's a long show a long upper wick. Here the bull at the upper hand for some time and managed to push the prices, but then the bears wrestle and control the price back. Okay, so this, as I say, what happened? The bull price went up, isn't it? What happened? The bears are wrestle and make the price come down, isn't it? That means who are in controlling the bull, the bear are controlling the market. Looking at that, don't look at the body, either color. The body can be any color, but look at that particular, the longer tail will give you better. By looking at the tail, you know already, oh, the market going. You can see one big long tail. Later I'll show you some example. A big long tail, that means is giving a convey the bear is under control, you know. So that is another sign that we can enter the market. Okay, this is the very good sign that we have. Okay. Okay, candlestick number 5, you can see both sides. This the confusion state. I say can be a guessing, can be a dodgy. Okay, because tail and upper shadow and the lower shadow showing the same length. Okay, both and the candle were obviously royal battle. We call it a royal battle. okay, offensive and counter, but either bulls or bear could achieve a net favorable result, causing a stalemate. You know, they're still, they mean they're not moving anywhere. This got done. So the price either can go up or price can come down as well. You know, don't blindly. So this we call this royal battle. Nobody is in control, okay, around the open and the close price. Okay, and this is another, we call it a jackpot method and all that. So this we can see when you see a gap being formed. Okay, you can see in a 4 hours candle, basically in a daily candle line, you can see all this. Okay, when you can see the open and the price, a jump, the price is supposed to இங்க க்ளோஸ் பண்ணது இந்த இடத்துல நம்ம ஓபன் பண்ணோம். அந்த price இந்த இடத்துல ஓபன் பண்ணாம is created a gap. Okay, and this give you an indication as well, and price the possibilities as the price can go up. Okay, but the best way is that, say, whatever the gap is created is a floating, the price is floating. So when we say the price is floating, understand, whatever that goes up need to come down like a balloon. Okay, so the balloon is floating. You know, when the balloon air pushes up 3 waves. So what happened? Time will come. Whatever the gap created, the gap need to be closed. So in this indication, normally instead of I go straight away to buy, I look for the selling opportunities, basically, because I know the price need to come down to close this particular gap. Okay, same thing in a reversal, when the price is closed here, supposed to open at the same place, but instead it's created a gap. Okay, when it's created a gap, the price chances to give a momentum of a price going to bearish. But later in the stage, you need to call, I'll show you some example on my next slide, I guess, how that we can trade with the gap and all that. Okay, and this is we call slippery, do happen, slippery, same thing like a gap. The price goes open, that means slipper பண்ணியும் போயிருக்கு, the price will go further down. Okay, this one like the price in close supposed to be open here, instead of opening here, it's open further up. Okay, it's open further up. So this is another, this is an sorry, okay, this is another sign. Okay, you can see the price like, but you will get this on a daily candle. So in the morning, when the new candle open on a daily, you can just look at this particular sign, how the market for the day going to react. You know, it just give you some kind of indication, but don't blindly follow this, because you know, even though it can give you, even you get hooked up with the wrong definition as well. When you started creating this gap, you thought, oh, the price going to go up, you buy and all that, suddenly the price is started coming down. And so that's why I said always look for the right opportunities. Okay, we can't trade using the daily chart. Okay, daily chart will give you 20 hours gap, 24 hours gap. The best time frame for you to have at least 4 hours is a very good time frame for you to enter the trade, because you have a new candle is being formed every 4 hours. You'll have a better indication how going to market. That means you can trade few times in a day by looking at that 4 hours candlestick. Okay, so that's the reason the 4 hours candlestick is very beneficial. So this we call the gap. Okay, this the gap trading pattern. You know, you see the market, okay, close here. What happened is created a huge gap, okay, and open here. Okay, then the market happened. So what happened? You look for the opportunity to enter the trade, you know. So then after that, market came down and closed the gap. You saw the gap that created earlier is being closed. This we call use this gap trading method. You know, that's Normally I use the gap trading method in case any gap is been created, because eventually the price will come and close because this like the price is floating. Okay, this known as the price is floating. Okay, so whatever the price is float need to close back. So that's why I say the price will turn and push. So look for the reversal pattern. Okay, this is another method that you can look at the market, what to trade and what to see. Okay, and this is another, we call it Morabozu back to camp. Okay, pattern. You can see a two candlestick with no wick at all. That means side by side. That means you see two candlestick form. So when you see two candlesticks side by side, it giving you very clear indication the price going to go reversal. Okay, so this is another reversal candle pattern that it is very hardly to happen. If it happen, then it's very good sign. Okay, we call it Morobozu. That means the green, there's no tail at all. That means the green candle and the red candle in the same size, the body is same size without any wick, without shadow. So when you see two candles side by side, you see the red candle here, that means the price is sell. That means you can short the price and you can earn some pips. So you have this kind of formation, like the first candle is red and the second candle is a green candle. So this is a Morobozu, the price is going to go up. There's another reversal candle pattern, that important candle pattern, reversal candle pattern that you need to observe as well. This is the reversal. Whatever the candle pattern, the candle pattern, we are just looking for reversal. So before we look, we need to know where is our buy zone, where is our sell zone. Okay, don't take my signal, my trade ideas as a signal. Okay, I giving you the idea of where to buy and where to sell. So during these particular two places, you look for your buy opportunities and sell opportunities. That means sell reversal pattern and buy, because that is the best possible time looking at my trend line. I giving you the mark and everything. Even for easy calculation, even I give you tips and all that. It doesn't mean that you need to follow my tips, TP on all that. You can set, and gradually when you have better equity, you have better control of your emotion and all that, then you can go on TP1. Because I thought I can teach on TP1 on my second class, I did, but a lot of people are in confusion. You know, it's difficult for them to control the trade because they don't have, because newbie, they can't control the enter the trade. So at the moment, as I told you, that's why I said emphasizing everybody to have 150 in your account. Use that, you know. So maybe no need to take all the, keep all the 150 in your wallet. That is your equity. Take $50, put in your trading account and use that $50. Say if you lose $50. Okay, so but I'm not asking to lose, but slowly. That means try to play with 1 cent and control the market, you know, enter, because you still have a backup of $100 in your wallet for you to use. The moment that $50 is gone after your trading, then you can top up another $50 from your wallet and put in your trading account again, then start to sell. So that's why I said have that 150 as your fees to learn this trade initially. Okay, and don't give up that. Okay, that's why I said, okay, don't give up, don't think of losing the money, don't fear of losing the money. Practice every day, possible practice every day. That's why I'm telling you practice, because the more that you practice, the more that you enter the train and training your emotion, understand not, you will become a better trader. Okay, by looking at the chart. Don't worry, some people are very slow learner. I understand that. Okay, I know a lot of people are slow learner. Don't problem, I will be very patient with you. Okay, that's why I said Since I got so many people are contacting me and all that, please, if you any doubt, you can contact me. Sometime I will say it's not I'm annoying. Sometimes I'm very tired when you're messaging me and all that. So sometime it's not like I'm getting angry and all that. I just telling you that because I'm tired. That's why. But doesn't mean I'm going to stop answering you. I'm not going to. You just message me, no problem. Because if I'm that time, if I'm not doing anything, I will reply to you immediately. If I'm held up in something, my response will be tell me. But don't come and tell me, ask me, sir, this one I can enter the trade now or not, because that time I'm not in front of the computer. So don't keep on asking, can I enter? That's why I given you the thing and everything. Try to find. That's why I said, if you ask a question, can I enter? That means you're asking me to whether I can enter the trade to make money. That's why I don't want that. I want you to become. I want each of one you to become an independent trader. And so now I given you try to learn the mistake. Even though you make a mistake, try, slowly, little bit. Answer. So when you ask me, can I enter the trade now? It's difficult for me to answer because it's up to individual. If I say, oh, you can enter the trade now, okay, go ahead, enter the trade. Suddenly you go in losses, and I don't want to get blamed for that. You understand? So that's why I said. So everybody has a different strategy to play on, and a different tolerance. Like me, I got a very high tolerance. I'm willing to lose even $1,000 per day. I really don't know, because I went to that particular stage because I in control. Since I have the equity, I in control. But if I say enter the trade, but I'm talking out of my tolerance, of my availability, my capability, answer not. So that's why when I say to you, I need to be careful, whether, because your tolerance and your capability will be totally different. So it's not that I don't want to say that you can buy and all that, but you need to understand the situation, because my tolerance and my capability are totally different. So that's why I said I giving you instead of telling you to buy now and all that, I giving you some kind of trade ideas. Use the trade idea to your benefit, and try to when I say buy, that means look for the buy opportunities. When I say on that particular trade sell, then look for the sell opportunity on the particular trade, because I giving the best option how the price will move on that particular currency for that particular day. Okay, so and tomorrow I can see, you can today I give you the trade idea buy, and tomorrow, but when you look at the zone will be totally different, because the zone never touch. So basically when the price is as today I give you buy, but it never went to the buy situation yet, but the buy situation is still there because the price is still going up. When tomorrow when I give you the idea, since the price is going up already, now I'm going to give you, because I cannot follow buy because the gap is too long already. So now I give you the new day, the trade idea sell, but at the higher price. Okay, the buy will be a lower price, the seller price. So since the price is going up, so I said, okay, don't sell because the price is still have a momentum of going back. Wait until it's reached to that particular resistance level, and you can do a sell there. Okay, when you sell there, then you go on sell. Okay, so that's how that, and I explained that one-to-one session and all that, how to read my trade ideas effectively, and control your situation. You have a better understanding, you learn the skill in a better way. Okay, and this is the explanation of Marubozu candle. So Marubozu, you are don't get alarmed, nothing weird here, just a specific shape of candle. I so told you, this Japanese, everything related with Japanese, you see. So the actual pronunciation of Marubozu in Marubozu is kanji written some Japanese word. Maru, circle of zero mean a complete monk. Okay, basically this is what called Marubozu. Japanese monk generally bald, and adding Maru make completely bald. So Marubozu is the meaning of the Marubozu is completely bald. That means that particular candle have no tail. So this is called bullish Marubozu. This called bearish marubozu. Okay, complete. So we can say ball candle, no hair. In this case, no wicks or upper and lower shadow. Okay, so that is called marubozu. That bulldozer. We call it marubozu, like a bulldozer. That's why it's a bullish bulldozer. This is a bearish bulldozer. Okay, that means bulldozing the thing. That means going to bearish. And this is because there's no wick. The price going to, when you have this one particular candle form like this, okay, not in the pair, that means the price going to continue further up. Okay, so that's another confirmation. When you have this kind, no tail, nothing, the price going to continue up, further up, further up. When you have a candlestick, something like this, there's a possibility the price going to continue bearish, because this called bulldozer, morobozu. Okay, bulldozing everything. Okay, so this is how that when this particular candle formed by itself, not in the pair. Okay, you have another indication. The price, if you got this candle stand alone, price can go up. You have this candle stand alone, the price will come down. Okay, so as you can see, this without a wick, the depending on whether the candle or green or red, it very bullish or bearish. The green morobozu shows that price pushed up after the open and close the highest point of the day, and non-stop bullish move that steamrolled the bears. The red morobozu is the reverse and show the price collapse after the open and close at the low of the day. Here, the bears at complete and unchallenged control of the market. Bullish morobozu can mean a continuation of existing bullish trend or reversal of current downtrend. Similar bearish morobozu signify that the current bearish trend may be intensify further and current trend line may reverse. So basically, whatever I explained to you is already here. Okay. Okay, so far all okay or not? Just response so that I can carry on.
Okay.
Okay, doctor.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Mm.
Okay. Okay, let me carry on. What's the time now? Okay, 1 o'clock, half an hour. Okay. Okay, you saw this one. This is some example. Then you can see in this candle, you saw one or not? You saw? This called bullish morobozu pattern. What happened? Price went up. Okay, when you get this particular sign, that's an indication the price, you got first very good signal, the price going to carry on. Okay, bull. Okay, the price going to carry on bull. So a lot of people in the my sign on the is a very good sign. Okay, good sign. The price is a very strong bull strength is there, because there's no tail. You saw there's no tail. So that's how you need to look at the chart. Okay. So then you can see here bearish morobozu candle. That means a strong downtrend happened. Okay, you can see there's no tail, no tail. You see this kind of candle. What happened after that? You put a sell here. Confidently, you can put a sell here. You can earn certain pips. Okay, whatever you target. Okay, that's why I said Forex is not difficult. Okay, Forex is not difficult. It's only we are making the situation so difficult because we have no patience. Okay, to enter the market. Okay, try to be patient enough, patient enough for you to enter the market. Okay, basically is the timing, the patience is very, very important. You know, first of all, get rid of your mind of fear of losing the money. The moment you have a fear of losing the money, is very difficult for you to survive in this Forex. Get rid, just think. That's why I'm not collecting any money from you. Use that money as your fees that you're going to me for your own usage. Okay, whether you want to pay me 100 USD or 1000 USD, 3000 USD, or that, use that money for you to learn your skill by putting that as your equity. Okay, so I already given the benefit to you. Okay, just do it for yourself. No need to do it for myself. Okay, so this is another pattern that I'm going to talk is a hammer. I told you hangman, whatever that earlier what I told you is still the same. Is I repeating again basically. Okay, so this is the hammer pattern. When the downtrend is a hammer and hangman, there's a downtrend. So a lot of people will tell you when this particular thing appear during the downtrend, you put buy, the price will go up. Okay, when the uptrend, okay, uptrend, when you get a sign here, people say is appear during the uptrend, price go down. So that is a wrongly a total wrong confusion statement. Okay, is you need to know where this particular sign is been formed. Okay, whether it's formed, as I told you, repeating again, whether it's formed, whether first thing is formed in the downtrend. Another thing, at what location, whether it's formed at the support and resistance or not. Okay, if it doesn't form at the support and resistance, the continuation of the downtrend, even though this particular sign is there, the continuation of downtrend will still go on. So that's why we get caught and people will start losing money because they can't definite, they can't imagination, the imagination power is the skills, imagination of skills is lacking in them. You know, they're too straightforward by looking at the candle. You know, a lot of people outside there only teach you straightforward method. Okay, and by learning the straightforward method, you thought, oh, I'm a good trader, I already learned. Okay, when I see this candle pattern, I buy. Or when I see this candle pattern, I sell. That's called straightforward traders. So a lot of retail traders are becoming a straightforward traders. So don't try to become a straightforward. You will start losing money already, because this is art of reading chart. You need to look other way around on the candlestick formation. Okay, don't become straightforward. Yes, when you can this one go up, that's called straightforward. Okay, try to look other way around. You know, try to be a little bit imagination that that you need to apply on that particular candlestick that is been formed. Okay, then you really understand, and you will become gradually, you will become a better trader. Okay. Okay, so basically the hammer. Okay, I just explained to you about the hammer candle pattern. The pattern is usually seen after the decline in the market and the signal of bullish reversal trend. It's look like a hammer having a long shadow which is twice or even thrice the length of body. Okay, the tail must be twice, or for example, the tail must be twice or 3 times the length of the body, then only is confirmed to become a hammer. Okay, you must remember the tail must be 2 times or 3 times the length of the body. Okay, the real definition. Okay, okay, the thrice of the body, therefore the real body found upper end the trend. The color of the body does not matter. Remember, when this particular thing form, the color is not very important. Okay, okay, there is no upper shadow or best very small one. Hammer, normally there's no upper shadow. In the upper shadow, very small one, like hammer and the male கனாச்சும் இருக்குமா இருக்காதுல்ல, அதே மாதிரி தான். So or small tail இருக்கும், let me know at all, that's called real hammer. Okay, okay, and there's no upper shadow, a best very small one, like its name, the pattern reflect the market hammering out at the bottom after a decline. Okay, market is hammering, okay, in the downtrend. These also indicate at the support level. Remember, okay. So the hammer formation must be formed at the support level. It gives you a better indication of a reversal candle pattern. Okay, reversal candle pattern. So, okay, the long lower shadow shows the seller push the price downside signal, but the bull able to strike back and leave the price on low, letting the session strong note. If the volume are higher than the normal, the pattern could signal a selling climax. Okay. The simple word, just remember that long shadow at the bottom, a wide gap between the low and either the opening price of the green candle or closing price of the red, representing the fear of the price to go further downside, like whatever that I explained to you. Okay, who are in control? So who are in control on this? By looking at that, the bull are in control. That's why the bull are in control as well. Okay, the bull is in control. The bull is in control. There'll be a different definition for hangman. I'll come back to you. Okay, so in simple words, just remember the long channel is a wide gap between a lower either opening price and closing price rate represent a fear for further downside, which turn suggests traders may be reversing their position for upside. Okay, reversing the position for your upside. Traders are guard sense and end of the long decline may near. Is prudent, however, to wait for the confirmation in the following session, such as a bullish green candle or upside gapping price with attended volume. Okay, what is telling that? So when you see, doesn't mean when you have this kind of form, you need to straight away buy. As I told you, as what they're telling, the next candle on the where is formed as a bullish candle. If the next candle is formed as a bullish candle, then it's a confirm the price going to move up. That's the time that you buy and earn some pips. Another confirmation is that after this particular form, when the price open at a gap, gap open gap open, there's another indication the price going to push up. So there's another indication that for you to buy and earn some pips. Okay, this is how that you need to look and make a decision. Okay, that's what that is been telling here. Okay, the hangman. Okay, hangman basically is formed at the on an upper trend. Okay, when the price is in the upper trend, uptrend and the hammer and hangman is totally same. Hammer is formed on the downtrend, okay, and the hangman is formed at the uptrend, okay, when market is uptrend. Okay, the same is but is the way that you name then form uptrend la form is hangman, downtrend la form then is a hammer. Okay, so recognition of character are similar to the hammer, same thing. Okay, like it may indicate the buyers in the previous zone has been likely to meet their fate by hanging. Okay, because the buyers so it came to the situation where the sellers are in control, they're going to hang themselves. Okay, so it shows after a while the sellers are getting inflexed their muscles, they're getting ready. So that signals give you the sellers are getting ready, but doesn't mean straight away that you see this signal. When you see this signal, straight away put a buy. After you get the signal, even the price can go bullish, but this it gives you early indication. Okay, early indication that eventually the price going to count down, because in the bull the price will go up further. That's why a lot of people make mistake. The sign on the sell potruvaanga. Okay, the price I told you is not the what is the last thing and the tail longer. The bull is still controlled, but this sign give you the bull is the bear is telling the bull, please be prepared. You're going to hang yourself soon. Okay, they said not now, but you going to hang yourself soon. Just be careful. Okay, so the bulls still try to push the market. What happened? The bear wait, they ஏற்கனவே ஒரு வார்னிங் கொடுத்தாச்சு. என்ன சொன்ன? Just wait, you know, you're going to hang yourself soon. So what happened? Once the price moved further up, they got a bearish signal, the price moved down again. So that's why I say immediately when you see this, don't straight away put sell. Okay, wait for the confirmation. Okay, that's what you need to look on this particular thing. Okay, like it may indicate the buyers were faith running out. Okay, while after sellers starting plus, then because the bears are inflexing the muscles, getting ready. Okay, but the bull are still pushing the price up, but the bears are just getting warming up, you know. And after a while, they drag the price significantly from the open. Granted, the bull made a counter assault, push the price open, close the but time to acknowledge the power of the bears. Okay, the pattern open signal the market top or a resistance level, but don't turn tail on the market right away. As I told you, don't tail right away. Straight away, you see that pattern, you want to enter market. No, you need a further confirmation. As I told you, you need a further confirmation of bearish trend. This could be in the form of gap down, okay, or slippery, okay, and a long black or red candle on a higher volume. This pattern work best on a low. If the low of this candle is lower than less of the low of the previous candle, better is lower than low of previous couple of candle. I tell you, you know, in my next session. Okay, just see, this is example. Okay, how that you need to enter the trade. Okay, so this you see the hammer. Okay, don't worry, even I send you a power presentation of this, whatever I taught, I will upload in the VIP group. You can download presentation and you can go through the slides again. Okay, you can recapture and go through the slides again. So don't worry, you know, I'll give you everything to you. I'm not hiding anything from you. Okay, and even the video recording will be uploaded in your YouTube. Okay, whether today or tomorrow. Okay, so take your time and go through the presentation later on when you're free. I think somebody on the mic again. Can you all off the mic? Okay, somebody's on the mic. Okay, Ganga, still Ganga. Okay, okay, this hammer. Okay, you saw this, the downtrend. Then you see here a hammer is formed. You saw? There's indication the hammer is formed, isn't it? Okay, then the hammer green candle towards the end of the downtrend with a small body and long shadow appear downside. So this is the sign of the price, you know, pushed up. Okay, then you see here, this is the previous candle here, isn't it? The price came to here and pushed up. And what is created? It created a strong resistance. Is give you a signal the price going to go up, you know. So this is the, okay, make sure that this particular candle must be overshoot all these previous candle to give you a better indication. Okay, if this candle in the tail previous candle low on the in that, understand, that means it's still not good signal. The price still can go further down. Okay, that's why I said doesn't mean the candle with form panishna is very good sign. That's why you need to be very be careful. Okay,
Doctor, I have a question, doctor.
yes.
All these patterns that you just mentioned, it applicable for 4 hours, one daily, weekly, or only for daily?
Okay, it applicable for 4 weeks, daily, and 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because the higher time frame will give you a better indication, but we don't go for weekly and all that. Basically on daily, weekly, daily, 4 hourly and 1 hour chart. Okay, on a 15-minute chart and all that, all this sign will be, because there's a lot of movement in 15 minutes, so the candle formation will be not accurate. Okay, so people use a smaller time frame only for scalping. You know, they enter the market and out of the market.
Oh, okay. Thank you, doctor.
Okay, we don't go to that. We just go. We try to get a precise, become a professional trader. Those scuffers is just like people want to play with the money and all that. They just want. And there's a lot of people are making good money on scalper, but you need to have art. That one, that the next stage when you go is that tomorrow you become a scalper also. By looking at the thing, then you can buy and sell within a couple of minutes. Okay. And okay, this is how they look. And let's say the next here, you see another candle here. What you see here? You see a hangman here, isn't it? You can see a hangman here. Okay. So what then is the next candle of hangman added bearish settlement? Okay, it's a next candle. So when you see the next candle, okay, you see the next candle that is formed. Okay, make sure this particular candle, okay, creating a slope here, and somehow this particular candle, the tail of this particular candle overshoot the previous. That's why it's mentioned on that slide. Overshoot that previous. The week is overshoot will give you a better confirmation the price will move down. Another confirmation whether this thing is formed at that support or resistance level. Okay, that's why you need to think few things, a few definition before that you really can enter. See, all this particular sign here is not good. You know why not? Because see this is not a perfect hammer here. That's why it went little bit, then it shoot up again. So sometimes we'll get caught here. Okay, if you don't close the trade, then what happened? The price went against. Okay, so this is how that we need to look at the situation and all that. Okay, so when you go through this slide presentation, then you can do your own homework and look at how that the candle. So the difference between Okay, the difference between hammer and hangman candles. Both hammer and hanger pattern are same in shape. Both can consist of either the green or red candle. The difference I follow. The pattern is so-called hammer when it appears during a downfall, bring the possibility of reversal of uptrend. The same pattern is called hangman when it appears during uptrend, as I already explained to you. The long bottom shadow of a hammer represents the fear of further downtrend move. That means the price is moved. And the hangman pattern also have the long shadow and wide gap between low and either opening price, okay, of the green candle or closing rate. However, unlike hammer, it does not signify the fear of downside, but the following. If the hangman candle, okay, but however, like the hammer, because the hangman totally a different scenario, as I told you, wasn't it? Okay, that even though both are same, but you need to look at a different scenario, because at the hammer, okay, the fear of that, I mean the bullish are pushing, the tail is stronger. And for the hangman, the same formation, but the definition is slightly different. Okay, in a hangman, the candle of the candle is green candle, then the small body candle is green candle, the small body either no signal movement towards the upside. Okay, that means like no tail from the opening price, indicating the fear of upside, and the long bottom shadows which extended below the previous, because ingo is been extended below the previous low. Okay, that's what is mean extended by the previous. Okay, the fear the extended from previous candle represents the break of the previous support, The combination of these two facts indicate merging bearish sentiment. Okay, this called a bearish. Okay, in the 4 hours line, this can be a support, because if see If there's no tail, you saw there's no tail here. If there's no tail, that's indicating is in the 4 hours there's a bit a strong support. So that's why I say support doesn't mean where you draw also. Even a candlestick form without any tail or wick, okay, that indicate a strong support, a resistance, because the price is totally at the fence or at the wall, okay. So if that particular hangman, when the wick penetrated that particular support, that give you the indication and say no, the wall is broken. That means that the wall on the broken ஆயிருச்சு and say no. So giving you a significant sign the price going to go bearish. So that's another indication. So sometimes that's why you need to visualize, you need to imaginary. That means in a very strong wall இருக்கு. There's no weak, very strong wall இருக்கு. So இங்க வந்து ஒரு weak create பண்ணி, that means the wall is been broken. What செஞ்சாச்சு? That means இன்னைக்கு bear போறதுக்கு ஒரு வசதி ஆச்சு. This one already created that particular hole in that particular wall. So what happened? So now the bearish are getting ready and say not push the market through the wall and comes down. Okay, that's how that you need to look. Okay, you look at the chart with the interest. So every candlestick that you form, try to visualize and try to understand what the candlestick is trying to tell you. Okay, then you will really go long way. If the hangman candle is a red candle, then one hand is represent the bearish movement during the uptrend. Again, a long bottom shell which break price represent break of the previous support combination, give you the uptrend may reverse. Okay, that's what I told you. Okay, so this is the shooting star and inverted hammer. Okay, shooting star and inverted hammer, the same thing. Okay, so here on the shooting star, when you have this one, the just now is a hammer and the hangman. So now I'm going to talk about shooting star and an inverted hammer. Same form upside down. Okay. Shooting star. Okay. When you see a form something like this, okay, the reversal going to happen. That means the bear in control. But here when you got inverted hammer at a downtrend, so there's another reversal tank. And for you to use this, there's a definition I need to go. So like inverted hammer. So this is called inverted hammer. Okay, this is called inverted hammer, which is happened during a downtrend. Yet another picture square name, well, at least it happened, help you remember pattern easily. The inverted hammer is just that inverted image of the hammer, usually seen after the decline. This pattern like a hammer also signal likelihood a bullish reversal or mark of support. That means a mark or support zone. So it gives you a mark or support. In that the small, if there's a no tail, if you have this kind of, that means it's marking the support zone. What is marking the support zone? That's why I said you need to be imaginary. Okay, is creating a support zone without a tail. Okay, that means a strong support zone. So this candlestick only, what is giving you is giving you a strong bearish, but is not breaking the support because the support is in the wall on the strong arc. Okay, so that's what is the scom body and okay, secure real body and upper long at least twice and thrice length of the body, and the length are no longer shadow, is reflect the emergence of buying power which took prices to the high, but sellers and re-emerge from sideways and push back the price, giving impression that downtrend is still in force. So remember that it can give you an impression that the downtrend still in the pro and can give you another thing as well. So that's why I said all these candlestick it doesn't stand alone. You need to have another confirmation. As I said, the support line in that, all of them basic. That means whether this particular candlestick forming and the support line, and how long is the tail, whether the tail is penetrating the highest, the higher previous high and all that. These are the few simple basic things that you need to understand. Okay, but the action by the bull put the traders on notice. Okay, and wait and watch, see if the primary bull action by the bull was flash in the pan, or they are more follow-up strand. As in the show the hammer, the confirmation come in the next session in the form of the gap opening and a power and the bull candle. Okay, that's all. If you see this, you might consider taking a bull position. Okay, the next candle you see a bullish candle. Okay, a confirmation candle, a gap happening and all that. That's the indication that the price going to bull. Similar, the hangman, the inverted hammer pattern work best if the high of this candle is higher than the high of a previous candle, is better, higher than high previous couple of candle. In fact, represent the break of the previous resistance. Okay, I'll show you the example later. And the shooting star, the pattern looks like inverted hammer, but shows up an upswing of the price when the price is uptrend. Shooting star, because it looks as a star is falling down from the heaven with a long flaming tail. Okay, speaking the falling out for the heaven, this what may happen to the bull if they disregard this pattern. Okay, these patterns signal a bearish trend reversal or a resistance zone. The market action depict a continuing advance by enthusiastic bull, but the best call, enough is enough, and push price down to the open close level. The pattern long upper shadows show the price close well off the high and that buying climax may taken place. The exhibition of the power by the seller should put all remaining bull on guard and watch for confirmation in reg session by gap down opening and bearish candle form on high volume bail. Okay, so this is how the shooting star is a very good sign as well on the uptrend if the price is going to bearish, similar like this. Okay, this is when it's downtrend. This is not shooting star, this is known as inverted hammer. Okay, so for you to get, you got one doji here, you got double confirmation. When a downtrend, you got a doji here. Okay, that's a fine. Then you got another confirmation here, you got a hammer, and this particular inverted hammer, you see this particular price, the wick is longer than this particular previous candle's wick. So that's the sign the price going to go up. Okay, this is the thing that they are talking. The inverted price didn't go much lower than the open. Okay, the price never go much lower than the open. That means it's a green color and found support much ahead of the previous upside broke above the previous high. Okay, so that means it's broke the previous high, indication the wall is been broken. Okay, the wall is been broken. So this here under two is a very good confirmation. I tell you, if you got more than one or two confirmation, is a very good sign. One support line. So now you got a doji sign here, and then you got an inverted hammer, and that means you got a good combination that the price going to go further up. Okay, and inga parangla, so inga unde you got another doji sign here. Okay, and inga par or doji sign unduchi amaningla. Inga doji sign, that's why I said when you have the, you need to have a confirmation. You need to have a confirmation. Maybe in that maybe the support line may be here. Okay, so that's why don't get confused. Okay, see what I want, the shooting star happened here. A doji sign, a reversal going to happen. After that, the second sign what they had, they had a shooting star. Okay, they had a shooting star, the price went down. So this is the few things that you need to look where this particular, the simple, okay, don't memorize all that, simple. In the mari form or candle happen panachna, make sure it form at the at the resistance and support zone. Okay, that's the best indication. Okay, different between universal, same thing like what I talked to you previously. Both inverted hammer and shooting star are same in shape, and consider either green or red candle. Okay, the pattern is called inverted hammer when it's appear during downtrend. It indicate a reversal or downtrend or uptrend. The same shape or candle appear during an uptrend is called a shooting star, indicate the trend reversal to downtrend. Okay, the longer upper shadow or shooting star represent the fear of further upside. Okay, and the inverted hammer, same thing, whatever I told you. Later I will send this presentation to you. You can go through and try to have your own homework. Try to draw this candlestick in a piece of paper and keep as your reference when you're looking at the chart. You can't look at the presentation. You try to look, then try to compare on the chart whether you can see this kind of pattern or not, and where this particular pattern have been forming and all that. So that's how you learn, slowly you learn your skill and enter the trade and all that. I want you all every day enter the trade, try to enter, have a practice, get the momentum, get the interest, do that, at least spend 1 hour, 2 hours in front of the computer, make it a habit. Because if you create a habit for next 21 days, okay, it will become your habit, the same situation. That's why I said, if you trade today and don't trade for 5 days and all that, you're not creating a habit. You need to create a habit every day by trading, even small, 1 cent, 2 cent, try to create a habit of trading every day, So when you're doing that, understand not, it will become a habit. When you do a certain thing continuously for 21 days, then, it's turn out to be a part of it, it become a part of your life. Then you can see a difference, because every day when you look at chart, you become a good analyzer, because you know how the price is moving. That's why I always try to stay few pairs: Great Britain USD, Great Britain Japan, Euro USD, Australia USD. Then I go to USD Canada, USD Japan. So all these like major pair, you know what, the moment you keep on looking, and this enough, you just maintain on this particular major pair. When you're looking on the chart, even my analysis, and I don't want to include, because I don't want to get confused. We can make money with these pairs enough. So why you want to drag? Because the moment you see lot of pairs, it's very difficult. So that we let us concentrate. So the moment you started looking the same pair every time, every day, and all that, you will have a better understanding how because where's the resistance, where is the support and everything. Okay, so that's a reason. Stick to the few pair like I've been giving you. Okay, and this is another good sign. Okay, normally I like to use this sign, this called engulfing sign and all that. Okay, you can see it can happen during on your 4 hours chart. It give you a very good sign and all that. Okay, this is engulfing. When you see a candle, outer candle that form, okay, make sure the candle is complete forming in 4 hours. Don't in between that you just you're going to take some kind of assumption. You want to take some kind of assumption. Okay, don't do that. So this candle engulf this particular candle, so the price going to go bearish. Okay, so look at the color of the outer candle. Is the color of outer candle value the color on the red color on the china, that means the price going to go bearish. So you look at this, the candle is green, the candle is right. So the price going to go bullish. This is called engulfing candle. Okay, I'll show you later if I possible. I can see some example or not. Okay, you see inside bar. Okay, this is inside bar. Okay, when you see a candle something like this, engulf here, the price can come down. When you outer color, okay, when you see another candle here, two candles here, one is red and green, and the price can shoot up. Okay, so this is okay, this is the end. Okay, just on here you can see few example here. Okay, let me see whether you can find some engulfing. Okay, you see here a simple thing you can see here. You see one engulfing here. This is what I tell you. You see here, this is the height of the wick. The height of the wick, you can see the wick here. So what happened? So this particular candle engulfed here. So what happened? The price did, yeah, maybe the movement here, you can say maybe 100 pip. You can, so this is another way of identifying. You know, you can use this a signal. Here also another engulfing. You saw that or not? This particular candle here, you see here, there's a green candle here, then you see the red candle here, and this particular candle is become engulfed within this, isn't it? So what happened? What happened? The price went down, isn't it? So that's how that you can trade as well. Okay, sometimes it can give you a wrong signal as well. Something in this case, you saw that or not? That's why I said, even the engulfing signal, it happened. Look, everything, the golden rule play is that make sure that it happened at the resistance or support, which give you a very good sign. Okay, for example, here you can see there's another engulfing candle here. I mean, inside bar candle here, I guess. So what happened? The price came down again. Okay, so you saw this compare. So this how that you can look in that particular chart. Okay, to look for the sign. Okay, let me finish here. I'll try to go for real I mean the chart here. Let me go open up. Okay. So far all okay, no problem, can follow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how's the day? Okay, interesting or not today?
Good, doctor. Very good.
Okay, good. Okay, let me go some example, whether I can find some examples here. Oh, let me go to chart first. Okay. Okay, let me erase all my okay. Okay, you see the engulfing, I told you some engulfing, isn't it? So you saw this particular sign here. See, this is my trend line, isn't it? You see my trend line here. So you got a sign here. You see the red candle and the green candle here. So it gives you a sign of bullish, isn't it? So what happened? And it happened at that the trend line that I drawn. So it will then when you put here,
Doctor, can't see your trend line, doctor.
There's you can see the trend line here.
I can't see from my computer lah.
Why?
I don't know whether others can see.
Others can see or not?
Yes.
Very, very tiny.
Can,
very,
can.
Okay, let me I highlight to that into a different white. Okay, now
Ah,
you can see.
can. Yes. Thanks.
Okay, so you saw, see what where that particular signal reversal pattern happened at the trend line, isn't it? So it gives you a confirmation that the price going to bullish, isn't it? Okay, you saw that. Okay, then you saw this. What sign is that? I got another confirmation here. What candle is here? Inverted hammer. You saw inverted hammer here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how the inverted hammer happened? You saw there's no tail there. You saw there's no tail there. then you can see the wick. You know, the means the price is close above the previous candle, isn't it? According to my teaching, what happened? There's another, you got engulfing here, you got another candle, give you a sign. You can, there's a lot of buying power there, isn't it? What happened? How much the price move? Easily 1,000 pips. Easily 500 pips. What happened? You saw that or not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So you saw how interesting or not? The moment you can understand the candlestick formation and say, don't rush, you know, wait. Okay, wait. And so if you can understand, study that candlestick and try to, you know, try to do homework today, you know, how to look at the candlestick and all that, you know, so this is giving you, see, whatever that I taught, you know, you can see just happened on the 29th of April here, you saw here, okay. Then you see here is going here, then it's not, there's another bullish formation here, okay. Then you saw here, what happened? Another hangman, isn't it? You saw hangman here? You saw hangman candle here?
Yes, yes.
So
Yeah.
see, the lowest week is lower than previous week, isn't it? So what happened? So eventually the price, but give you some kind of false signal went up, but eventually price came down, isn't it? Massively. It already give you a few days earlier. The signal already given you 4 days how the market going to react. And I just drawn the trend line and just looking how the price going to end. I got another signal here. Then I got another engulfing signal. I got first signal here telling that the price going to getting ready. You know, the bears getting their muscle exercise and everything. I got another sign here engulfing, the strong engulfing sign telling that they are getting ready. You know, what happened? The price boom is went down, isn't it? So this is how that you need to look. So I want you today do some kind of homework, you know, just go through. I tried to send by today evening, I sent to the PowerPoint presentation on the VIP group. So you just can download that presentation and go through the presentation, the slide that I given to you, and try to do some kind of homework, you know, so that you have a better, clearer picture. Agree?
Doctor, just one question. When you draw the resistance line just now, right?
Yeah.
Do you connect the last point of the candle or at the body of the candle?
Okay. That one I'll show you another. Now let me go how that I draw. I just got a small presentation on that. Okay, let me, this is how that you draw your, okay, let me, I finish this. Okay. Okay, I'll just go, I share another screen here. Okay. Okay, you saw, this is how a basic, I tried to send this one as well to you. This is only one slide. There's no, I just to indicate how that I draw my trend line. Okay. This is like Great Britain, Japan. Okay. First, when the trend line is going down, so what happened? I take one tip, the first highest point. Okay, I take the first highest point. Then I take the second when the price went down and rejected up and start to go down, isn't it? So that I'll take the second highest point. So I'll take this particular point and this particular point, highest point, I draw a line straight. Okay, I extended the line. Okay, then after that, when the price started to move up, then created another resistance here, the price moved down, isn't it? So I take this particular, the third highest point, join and draw another line straight away. Okay.
But at which time frame, doctor?
Okay, this one you can work any time frame, but the better I using 4 hours. Okay, as I told you, 1 hour, 4 hours, even 1 day. That means you need to back up. The best thing is that 4 hours. You can use 4 hours to draw these trend lines. will give you a better definition. See what happened. So when I drawn this trend line, this thing never happened. So exactly what happened, the price rejected and went to this particular place, isn't it? And what happened? Engulfing candle happened. You saw that one green candle here, one red candle. So that's a confirmation and exactly happened at the trend line, isn't it? So this give me information, the price going to go down. You notice or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's how important. If you are very, that means you need to practice how to draw the trend line. I will send you this one as well to your the group. So go through and practice on yourself. And as I told you, try to trade every day, and then even though you make mistake, learn. Don't fear of losing the money. அதுக்குன்னு போயிட்டு